always shining. 1600 meters all set. Field sent on their way, and they got away to a good break. William the First began well, has gone off to show the way in the red. On the outside is Always Shining in the black cap. Makhachev holds the fence. Further back, Lanciafiamme. Dinarly's between runners, pushing forward in the red sleeves and cap. Rose of Bayou is just off the leading line, racing around 5 lengths off the leader. Further back in the field is Final Edition in the yellow colours, 8 lengths off the front. Then came Green Mandarin further back in the field. Walk on the Wild Sides behind that. Got the white cap with the blue sleeves. And then came Alado's Pride. Kayamai's one from last. And at the back end of the field is Amazing Colours. Around 15 lengths first to last. 900 metres from home. Out in front is William the First. Shows out by 2 lengths from Dinarly racing in second. On the outside of the track in the black cap is Always Shining. Further back is Volare Imambo. And then came Makhachev. Lanciafiamme is further back, and Final Editions in the yellow colours, racing 8 lengths off the leader. 500 to go. William the First still in front here down the centre in the red. On the inside we have Dinarly. On the outside, Always Shining. Volare Mamba's trying to run on Lanciafiamme. 3 off the left-hand side is also getting going. Rose of Bayou, it's now wide open as they come to the final 200 and look to the right-hand side. It's Walk on the Wild Side starting to quicken up very nicely. Lanciafiamme on the outside is Walk on the Wild Side in the white cap. Down the inside, Amazing Colours is running on from behind, but it's Lanciafiamme going on strongly from Walk on the Wild Side. Lanciafiamme won it. Walk on the Wild Side second, then Final Edition third. And further back in the field was Rose of Bayou. And well done to everyone concerned. 3 off the left-hand side, the silver sleeves, orange cap, Lanciafiamme. On the right-hand side was Walk on the Wild Side. He did quicken up nicely, as he always does. His customary style come from near last and run on strongly. But Lanciafiamme had first run in the end and wins well. 12.586, the provisional result.
Welcome back, and the punters out there have got to thank the Cliffy Miller stable and the confidence from the jockey, Marco van Rensburg, the confidence from Nick Paddock, as well as Cliffy Miller with regards to the chances today. I squeezed them a little bit and they said banker. So there we go, banker in the box, first leg of that carryover jackpot. The carryover jackpot reached 528,000 Rand. Thank you to the supporters out there. We love it when we get given an opportunity to prove that we can do well here in the Eastern Cape. Thank you, much appreciated. Frankie boy, he's back with a smile. 2 winners this afternoon. He's in charge, and this goes to Frank, so he's going to get himself an little bit of extra money coming his way. Thanks so much to World Sports Betting. Frank, anything else today? All right, and then yes, Marco as well, and we did say it earlier on today, and Marco volunteered to say, because I said you got a couple of nice rides, and he said, I really like Lanciafiamme, and here we are. Well done.
Thanks a lot. You know, she definitely won a nice race today. You know, on the poly, it's a little bit tough because it's a lot quicker and the straight's a little bit shorter, so she sort of tries hard to get there, but she doesn't quite get there. So today on the grass with the longer straight, it was always going to work into her favour, and she won a very nice race.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, the field was competitive. There were a lot of horses with form, but you guys were still so confident. So you obviously felt something previously that sort of gave you a bit of confidence.
Yeah, I was very confident. You know, I knew with the bend not being that tight, she's going to be more comfortable in the race, and with the longer straight, she was going to have more time to sort of also build into herself, and by doing that, she can finish the race. You know, she can quicken and finish it nicely. Yeah. So yeah, they were all always on the back foot. I was always going to have the upper hand at the end of the race. She's still very dumb. I gave her a smack and she sort of dived to the left. So she's still got a lot to learn, and she's still a bit weak. So there's a lot to come.
All right, well, there we go. They're all shouting that she's a he. Yeah, anyway, it's a son of fire away. But well done to you, Marco. I was impressed with the way that you handled this horse, because the expectations were great. The confidence was there, but you still had to be aboard and ride a good race.
Yeah, no, I came into this race with a lot of confidence. I was never really under pressure. I had a good draw. There was always going to be pace. It was just a matter of trying not to send him too early, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me it was pretty much an easy run race.
Okay, very well done.
Again, thanks to my sponsor, Aquistic Insurance, and Connor, I agree. 100.
Tremendous.
Thank you.
Marco in the box. Cliffy, let's get you in the box. And Nick, come stand here next to your boss, man. Both of you can share the microphone. I'll step out the way because, you know, we've got to teach Cliffy as well that it's all about transparency at the end of the day, and it's about what's good for the game. And sometimes he can be a little bit superstitious, but you see, when you share, you end up in the winner's box. Cliffy Miller, we want to hear from you every time.
You see, Neely, that's why I leave it up to him, because he's not superstitious. He's still young, you see.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but I must say, I spoke to Willie last night about the horse, and he asked me the chance. I said, no, well, it will win today. You know,
Wow.
It's got a big chance in winning the race. I really liked the horse. He was bad luck the last time he ran. And he ducked out a little bit here, but I can see if you look on the track there, there's tractor marks there, you know,
Yes.
the horse is a young horse still, and he ducked for those. But he's a nice horse, I think. Well, not I think, I know he's a nice horse. Yeah. And I must say thanks to Marco. Marco rode a very, very nice race. He rides like he can ride. And also to Willie, thank you very much for the support. Yeah, I hope he feels better today. He's a little bit down yesterday, but at this age, he gets down. You know, they get a bit negative. Yeah, but funny, these old people, you know. But, but I must once again say thank you to Nick and also to Hollywood Racing. Thank you guys very much for our support in PE. And I know the support will start coming again. Thank you so much. And thanks to Anthony, he's always on the phone to me as well. And to Nick, thank you, Nick. You're doing a sterling job. Thank you.
Well said, Cliffy. Let's chat to Nick again. Nick in the spotlight there because, you know, we as presenters, that's from Cliffy. We as presenters often, we have people, you know, the keyboard warriors, everybody out there. And I've always said to Nadine as well, at the end of the day, it's all about intention. If your intention is good and it's solid and you're trying to be transparent and things go wrong in the race, so be it. At the end of the day, that wasn't your intention. What you did today is you pointed a lot of small punters, playing a carryover jackpot and saying, I'm going to take a chance and banker. And that's due to you guys being open. Well done.
Thank you very much. Yeah, like we were joking around earlier, I mean, words can only hurt you for so long. You know, if you get it wrong, you get it wrong. I don't mind putting my neck on the line. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, well, tough and carry on.
Well, I think one day if you don't carry on in the training ranks, who knows, this could be one of the presenters down the line when the old toppies get old and the youngsters move in at the end of the day. But, but at the end of the day, the confidence was there. Well done to you. You deserve the accolades, all of you guys. And a cracking well done to the jackpot players out there. A lovely pool, much needed. Thank you.